Welcome back to Courtroom Chronicles. Right from the start, the stakes are sky high. Juan Carlos Agari is facing a third-degree felony for family violence involving strangulation, punishable by up to 10 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. The judge carefully breaks it all down, even warning that if his probation is revoked, he could serve the maximum sentence. Notice how calm he is, answering yes, ma'am, to every question, as if the weight of this moment hasn't fully sunk in. But here's where it gets dramatic. The fight that sparked all this started over something as petty as skateboarding plans. Think about that. A life-changing felony case over who took too long in the shower before a skateboarding trip. What do you think? Is this just immaturity spiraling out of control, or a deeper pattern of control and violence? Stick with us, because the judge is about to cut through every excuse and hand down a decision that will shape Juan's future.
Court is calling 2020 CR 12202, State of Texas versus Juan Carlos Agari. Did you understand what you're charged with? Family choking strangulation. That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, not grant you community supervision, and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, I'm showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney, and did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, fine is to be assessed at $1,000. That will be probated. The state recommends deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no harmful or injurious contact with Anyssa Guerra, Anyssa. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Outside the agreement, the state is asking for your deferred adjudication to be for a term of 3 years, 120 hours community service, restitution in the BIPP course. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged in the indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Mr. Agari, is there anything you wish to say?
No, ma'am.
All right. Do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 28.
All right. You're 28 years old. I've read the police report. Why are you arguing over skateboarding?
It wasn't really over skateboarding. It was more to that. It's a contradicting, more of manipulation, more of a kind of con.
No. I've read the police report. In the police report, it says that you and Anyssa Guerra were supposed to go skateboarding with friends. She took a shower. You felt she was taking too long, and your friends had already left to go skateboarding. And then there was this back and forth where you would throw her clothes out, but then have her get her clothes again and say, we're not going anywhere. So again, this did start over the foolishness of you going to go skateboard with your friends. So let's start with the truth. You've already pled to it. I've already found there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. I'm deferring finding of guilt. I'm reading the police report. I'm trying to understand, as a 28-year-old, why is skateboarding so important to you that it results in you having a felony charge leveled against you of choking?
And there's really no explanation for it other than if you were there, you'd not understand, but maybe you'd have a more grasp on the situation. I made a mistake. It is over something childish, but it was.
Oh, it's not a mistake. You made a choice.
Yes, ma'am. I made a choice, and I'm dealing with that now. And it wasn't really specifically over skateboarding. It was more to it than that. And all I can say is I'm sorry and just own my responsibility for the choice I made, Your Honor.
State, does she want to have contact with him? Why is she still having contact with him?
Yes, Judge, we've been in contact, and that was at her request.
I should make it as a part of your conditions that you're not allowed to skateboard, but not going to do it. Do you have employment?
Yes, ma'am.
How many hours a week do you work?
About 40 or more. Just depends on the jobs we have going.
And what type of employment is it?
Plumber.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication, a $1,000 fine that will be probated, affirmative finding of family violence, no harmful or injurious contact with Anissa Guerra, proof of full-time employment within 30 days, no employment with vulnerable persons. That means that you cannot be a babysitter and you cannot be a home health care provider. 120 hours of community service restitution, or you can pay $7.25 per hour to the San Antonio Food Bank. BIPP course, regular Zoom reporting to probation, random UAs. If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
I just fell for marijuana.
Anything else?
No, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to want a UA today by 2 p.m.
Yes, ma'am.
And are you Mr. Agari?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, you received all discovery.
Yes, I have.
Did you review it with your client?
Yes, I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Agari, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
By information, you're charged with assault family household member with a previous conviction. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. The state will take in consideration 2025 AL 006681 and 2025 PF 31338. And this will run concurrent with 2020 CR 12202. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No
Are you
contest.
proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, was kind of a tough decision for Mr. Agari to come to, but he thinks it's in his best interest and he would ask the court to go along with the plea bargain that it's taken us quite some time to negotiate, but I think he wants to get this behind him. It's unfortunate that we've ended up here, but I think he is ready to move on and become a productive citizen once he gets this behind him.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Anissa Nicole Guerra. There's a $1,500 fine. State is taking in consideration 2025 AL 006681, 2025 PF 31338. And this will run concurrent with 2020 CR 12202. And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. All right, we're proceeding with 2020 CR 12202. Did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilty and revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Juan Carlos Agari Jr. who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2020 CR 12202
Yes.
for the offense of assault, family choking, strangulation on March 3rd, 2021 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, violation of condition number 15. On or about the 12th day of May, 2021, in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Juan Carlos Agari Jr., did then and there fail to attend, comply with all rules, regulations, instructions, and financial agreements as directed by the court and or supervision officer and or the head of or authorized personnel of the following counseling education program, state accredited battering intervention and prevention program, in violation of condition number 15.
Please plead to that, true or not true?
True. State will waive the remaining violations, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No objection.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 15, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition 15?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition 15 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor, that is to revoke the defendant's probation, adjudicate him guilty, and sentence him to 5 years TDC.
All right, so why should I give him 5 years? Because the complainant in this case is the same complainant that he has the new case on. And so why should I do this?
Judge, if we're speaking about this probation, this deferred adjudication, Mr. Geary was doing the things he was supposed to be doing at the time. He was enrolled in BIP. In fact, if you look at the records, I believe he did all but 4 classes of the BIP. But because of other circumstances, the MTR was filed on him, and he did not complete it. There was some other things going on in his home life and stuff. I believe had some family health issues and stuff, but he was doing the things he was supposed to be doing. He just didn't complete it because of the circumstances. So that makes him not a good candidate for probation. But I don't think to punish him in excess for something that's occurred after this probation expired is fundamentally fair on the original deferred.
No, I mean, because he hasn't learned anything. And I don't know what's happening in his relationships, but it doesn't appear he's learned anything. And I don't know why I should sentence him to just 5 years when he's been sentenced on assault family household member with a previous conviction, which means there's a previous conviction. And it's against the same complainant that he's on probation for. State, why should I give him 5 years?
It just seemed that in the best interest, considering, yes, it's the same victim, but for efficiency and judicial purposes for both cases to run concurrently together.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is finding 15 true. The court is going to grant the motion, find you guilty, revoke, sentence you to $1,000 fine, time and money run concurrent. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. This will run concurrent with 2025 CR 011524. There should be no contact with Anissa Guerra. There should be no residing in a household with minors. There should be no unsupervised contact with minors, and the court is going to sentence you to 8 years in the prison. All right, you're going to have to start making better decisions. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in and out of somebody's prison. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And your relationship with her is over.
Oh,
You
yes,
understand?
ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
And there it is. The judge makes her ruling. After reviewing repeated violations, failed intervention programs, and new charges involving the same victim, the court sentences Juan Carlos Agari to 8 years in prison. Not only that, but she makes it crystal clear. His relationship with the victim is over, and he must avoid contact with minors. This case highlights how small arguments can escalate into lifelong consequences, and how the justice system balances second chances against repeated failures. What do you think? Did the judge go too far with 8 years, or was this the only way to break the cycle? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read every one. And if you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with others who follow true courtroom drama, and subscribe to Courtroom Chronicles for more real cases where the truth hits harder than fiction.